Everybody, and welcome to the Big Three podcast. My name is Jacob Conde alongside
Garrett, Wright.
Yes, this is my cousin right here, and this is episode 4. Today is Thursday, December 21st, and Garrett's going to give you the recap real quick.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk a little bit about the Dallas Cowboys and their game against the Oakland Raiders, along with Ezekiel Elliott coming back this week. Then we're going to go around the NBA, got a little bit to focus on about our Dallas Mavericks winning last night. We'll get more on that. We're going to have an MVP talk discussion. And before that, we're going to talk about Gots to Go.
The popular local game show we play.
And then, so we're going to talk about the MVP of the NFL, and then we're also going to talk about whether that catch in Pittsburgh was actually a catch or not. I think it was a catch, but we'll get more on that.
All right.
And so that's.
Oh, and lastly, we're gonna end with NFL picks of the week. This coming up week, Christmas Eve. So don't forget that. But let's jump right into it, man. Dallas Cowboys beat the Oakland Raiders 20-17 this past Sunday night. What is your thoughts on the game?
First of all, I don't think that should have been the Sunday night game. That Patriots-Steelers game was quite obviously the best game of the day. But really all I got to say is Jeff Heath has proved me wrong. That guy...
You're a Jeff Heath hater.
I was. But he's turning me around, man. He's been making some plays lately.
He was awesome.
And so...
He dropped the fumble early on.
He did.
It was a fumble. He should have picked it up.
So unathletic.
But, Chidobe Awuzie caused the fumble. The rookie cornerback caused the fumble. Jeff Heath picks it up, drops it, and they jump back on the ball as Oakland did.
So do you think this was more about Oakland's dysfunction, or do you think it was more about the Cowboys playing to win?
You said it first, man. Oakland's dysfunction. The Cowboys had no business winning that game at all. What are your thoughts on Dak? How did he play? I'm going to let you talk on that.
Well, so he did start the game off with that Dez Bryant interception where Bryant...
That was not Dez's fault, dude. Don't even try.
He hesitated a little bit. I at least wanted him to make an effort.
Okay, but then he just tips it and makes the interception easier. It's not that ball was thrown really high. Dez reached, and Dez is 6'7". The dude reached up.
6'7"?
Yeah. His wingspan 6'7". He's actually like 6'4". But yeah. Anyway, the ball was thrown high, so continue.
I think he should have at least made an effort to go for the ball. He kind of hesitated, saw Bruce Irvin.
Yeah, you're going to get laid out. Every receiver stops.
Anyways.
Okay. Go ahead. We'll say it was a good throw from Dak.
Okay. So then he had the second interception. That one was absolutely on him. But then, when he uses his legs, I feel like that's when the defenses really have a tough time playing against him. But as of late, he's been kind of hesitant to run out of the pocket. As
of this whole year, and we're in week 15. He's not running with the ball like he did last year.
It just seems like when Ezekiel Elliott was around, he wasn't as timid behind that offensive line.
Well, of course, dude. You have one guy designated to Zeke. When Zeke is out of the game, nobody is designated to him. So before we go into Zeke, let's talk about Derek Carr just giving us the game away by literally letting the ball go through back for a touchback through the end zone.
Once again, Jeff Heath, man.
He did that, but really,
the ball out. But
homeboy could have been smarter.
All he had to do was run out of bounds. They either score a touchdown in 1-2 plays, or they kick a field goal.
Well, dude, there's 30 seconds left, so yeah, they go 1 or 2 plays. If they don't get it, they kick a field goal, and they had a timeout left.
Yeah.
So you have 30 seconds, ball at the 4-yard line, first and goal. You go, you throw a fade to Michael Crabtree. If he gets deflected, you run the ball. If that gets stuffed, you time out, you kick the field goal.
Well, what I'm wondering is what their coach Jack Del Rio was thinking about that. I know he wants to see...
It wasn't his fault, though.
I know he wants to see his quarterback, try and win the game for them, and at the same time, you want to be a smart player. Yeah. Because had he gotten in the end zone, it would have been such a great and amazing football play. Right. So that play really goes either way. But I kind of agree with him where I would like to see my quarterback, trying to give us the team this win. He's given us his all. But
he tried to be a hero, and he wound up with 0. So let's move on from that into Ezekiel Elliott, man. He comes back this Sunday, Christmas Eve Sunday, 3:25 against the Seattle Seahawks, a depleted Seattle Seahawks team. How do you see this game turning out for Zeke and the whole Cowboys organization?
With the way the Rams, Todd Gurley ran all over them last week. 198 scrimmage yards, right?
Easily.
Easy. 4 touchdowns. That dude was unbelievable.
1 touchdown on 4th and 20.
Yeah. So
ran it all the way.
So Ezekiel Elliott
or 3rd and 20, excuse me.
If the Seattle Seahawks have the same defensive problems, Ezekiel Elliott's going to run all over them. Did you see him in Mexico?
I saw him. He's pretty shredded.
Dude's ripped.
He's pretty shredded, dude. When you go out there and you have a personal trainer, you have Eric Dickerson coming to see you, dude. I heard, I'm pretty sure Emmett went out there to see him.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people visited him in Cabo. The dude's training. He made a documentary, so that's going to be coming out. And today, the media asked him about it, and he didn't even answer. He didn't want to answer the questions about Cabo. He said, you'll see it on my film.
Yeah, but it's also going to give this Cowboys offense the life it needs.
Oh, the spark.
Alfred Morris.
Fire up their butt.
Alfred Morris did a serviceable job. I mean, he could probably, on some teams, he'd definitely be their number one running back.
On a lot of teams, but not ours.
Yeah, so, I mean, but nobody fears Alfred Morris
Rod Smith.
Quite like they fear Ezekiel Elliott.
Of course, not at all.
So, I mean, it's gonna give the Cowboys that spark.
He's fresh, Garrett.
It'll get the play action. Back going. We'll probably be less hesitant to run the screen play. We haven't run that much this year, and I'm not exactly sure why. It generally works.
I like it. I love the screenplay.
Yeah.
It works, especially with our fast offensive linemen. Ooh, but Tyron Smith might not go this week. How do you see that playing out if Byron Bell has to start at left tackle?
Byron Bell, when Tyron Smith went out Sunday night, he did an okay job. You know, he's not Tyron Smith. You're not going to get that pulling tackle that you love to see come and run around that corner. But at the same time, Byron Bell generally pretty good against the pass rush. Okay at.
I just need him to stand there for 3 seconds. He's okay at the run, right?
Yeah.
I just need him to stand there for 3 seconds, let Dak hand the ball off or throw the ball on a quick screen, and we can beat the Seattle Seahawks. They're not that good right now. All you have to do is be minimal and come out, run Zeke, run it down their throat. Cowboys win. Yeah. I say 24-17 Cowboys.
I'm going to go 21-17 Cowboys.
Both.
It's going to be a close one.
Both
Russell Wilson,
I mean, he's a beast.
That guy's in MVP form.
Beast.
Despite, the not great play last week.
For sure. And we might bring him up later on in the show or the podcast. But let's move on to around the NBA right now. Start with your Dallas Mavericks, who got the win last night, 110-93 against the Detroit Pistons.
Yes, so Dennis Smith Jr. 15 points. Harrison Barnes led the team with 25.
Sure.
25, 7, and 2.
Oh, yeah, and that was Dennis Smith Jr.'s first game back since 6 games.
Yeah, and he had 5 rebounds and 5 assists as well. So, I mean, 15, 5, and 5, solid stat line for rookies. It was pretty much Dallas's game all game.
Well, they led the whole time.
Except for the first quarter. But after that second quarter.
After you busted out with the lead in the second, you never gave it up.
Yeah.
So that was nice to watch. And then their leader was Ellerson.
Tolliver.
How many? He had 18 points.
Yeah, 18 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. But that's really it. Off the bench, they had Stanley Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson came off
the bench with 16 points. But really, on the other hand,
but Jackson held Smith in check for a little bit.
Yeah, he sure did.
Dennis Smith Jr. He held him in check.
Yeah.
But he came back around it. And then how about Lonzo last night?
16-9-9, almost had another triple-double.
Yeah, Lonzo Ball, the new Laker, face of the Lakers. They just nominated Kobe. He got 8 and 24, retired, the numbers. And then 30 minutes later, the talk was about Golden State, Kevin Durant, and Lonzo Ball.
Yeah.
Literally, like, Kobe just flew home. Like, he didn't even stay for the whole game. And now they're already talking about the new face of the Lakers. It's crazy how LA is just what's new. They always forget about their stars because they have so many of them.
Just
Shaq,
historically,
everybody.
I mean, they haven't really been in a slump in these last few years.
They have been.
The year Kobe decided, or probably the year before Kobe decided to retire, too, I'd say this year, or prior to this year, last year, I mean, they were just losing games left and right. It was like nothing the organization had ever seen.
So the past 5 years, they've been doing that.
Yeah.
Since Kobe's asked for all that money. But Kobe's still top 3 Laker of all time. And in my opinion, he's the top 7 to 8 player of all time. But Lakers, he's top 3. So,
yeah.
But Lonzo Ball's trying to crack that, dude. I don't see it happening. What do you see with his future?
I mean,
like greatest of all time when his career is said and done. What do you see?
He's not the guy that's going to give you all the points, but he is going to be the guy that dishes out the assists. So what they need is an offensive-minded player to join that squad, which, by the way, Paul George is available next next offseason.
I don't want him.
LeBron James.
I wouldn't want him.
You wouldn't want LeBron
No,
James?
Paul George.
Oh,
you
Paul
said
George.
LeBron James like right after. I didn't have time. Obviously, I'd want the king, as they call him. But he's not the greatest of all time. But continue.
All right. We'll talk about that another time.
Whoa. He's not. But all right.
But they just need an offensive playmaker to really for Lonzo to dish him the ball, and he can get where he needs to be.
He's not that offensive weapon that everyone thinks. He's a bit more Jason Kidd type. Who Jason Kidd is top 2 passer of all time.
Modest in points, but I mean, not great. But he would rack up. 11, 12, 13 assists a night, easy.
Right. It'll be interesting to see what they do going forward, man. And then the Heat got the win against the Celtics, 90-89.
Yeah,
Kyrie Irving.
Kelly Olynyk with 36 points.
Just lighting up his old team, huh? Boom! Light of fire. Everyone blew up. And I miss Gordon Hayward. I still do. Me and Garrett watched that game live. And it's funny, we had the channel changed when he broke his leg. So we had to go back to the right channel on the NBA channel, and that's when we got to see all the replays. So I will never forget that day. But come back, Gordon Hayward, strong.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I miss him.
Then we're gonna go on over to our Gots to Go.
All right, let's move into that, dude. Gots to Go. It's about to be Christmas in 4 days from now, right? 5 days. So I can't count because Christmas is on Monday. So I'm thinking Christmas Eve is 4 days. 5 days is Christmas Day.
Yeah. Can't
wait, dude. What are your plans for Christmas coming up?
We're probably on Christmas Eve. I go to a party, get pretty messed up.
Oh, we're getting all right.
We're getting lit. We're getting lit.
We can party. I won't be there with you, but we can party.
No, and then that Christmas Eve night, I'm gonna go open presents with my family.
Woo!
Go Christmas, and then Christmas morning we'll be at your house.
My house. Yeah, we do kind of do that every now and then. Everyone's coming over for Christmas brunch, I guess you could call it. After that, I'm hopping on I almost said plane. I'm hopping in a car and driving to San Antonio. So, yeah, that's going to be my Christmas coming up, Christmas Eve. I work Christmas Eve morning. I get off at 3:25. Guess who plays at 3:25? The Dallas Cowboys. I go in, bro. I work, make that money real quick, then go into the family's house on my dad's side.
Yeah.
Eating tamales. Ooh, I know you like those tamales out there. And then we open Christmas Eve night, bro. Christmas Eve night, I get the best presents, man. More than Christmas Day. It's like Santa Claus comes early for me, bro. Like, you know that song? Yeah. That really happens. But let's actually go to Gots to Go, man. Christmas themed, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to let you display your 4, and I'll answer the 4 2 that I will not choose, 2 that I'm keeping, and then we'll do it the other way around.
Vice versa, yeah.
All right.
So we're just going to go with Christmas stuff in general, right?
All right. Christmas stuff, sure.
So 1, we have presents.
All right.
Okay. 2, we have the food.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn, this is
3, we have the gifts.
Okay.
Or, no,
presents are gifts.
Presents are
whoa,
not gifts.
Whoa. Okay, where are we going here?
Sorry. The family.
Okay. You mean the family time, the game night and stuff
that
we do. Got you.
And 4.
Yeah. You weren't really ready?
Christmas music.
I got to get rid of 1?
Yeah.
Or 2, actually.
2. You got to get rid of 2.
I'm keeping the presents.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
I mean, humans, that's what we do. We like receiving. But this is time of giving.
Yeah, you like receiving.
No, so does everybody else. But there's a difference. I actually receive and I give, and I receive and I give.
Oh, you receive.
You just receive. I've never seen you give. I've never seen you give. But anyway, so presents, keeping it. Food? Oh damn. I don't think I'm keeping food, Garrett, because I get Thanksgiving a month before.
Come on,
dude,
son.
Dude, come on, man. You gave me in there too. That's a hard one.
Okay.
Food, gots to go. Right. Even though we eat tamales, I get that on Christmas Day. Or Thanksgiving Day, sorry. So yeah, food gone. Christmas music, you're gone. Get out of here. I love you so much. Dude. I've listened to you for the past 20 years, but go. Family time, slide up in there. That matters to me a lot. Hanging out with the fam, playing the games. So presents and family, that's all I need. Bam. Get out of here.
All right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That was a pretty good one.
All right. I got your 4 right here, son.
All right, here we go.
Christmas Vacation. Home Alone 1. Ooh. And then Christmas Story.
Okay.
And then Home Alone 2. 2 of them you got to go. 2 of them you get to keep.
All right, so Christmas Vacation is probably my favorite Christmas movie of all time, if not number 2. You got a problem with that?
No, keep talking.
Anyways, this guy's got a problem with that.
No, I don't. Just continue.
All right, so Christmas Vacation.
I have a confession. I've never seen it.
Dog.
But continue.
Hold on.
Continue. No. You got to keep going. This is your list. You got to answer. Or my list, you got to answer.
All right, so Christmas Vacation, you're staying.
All right.
Right? Christmas Story? I don't even like Christmas Story. It's so overrated. I hate it.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't hate it, but it's not good. So overrated. So, see ya, Christmas Story. Get on out of my life.
I'll catch you, babe. It's a great movie.
All right. So then we got Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Now
one's in New York, one's at the house in the casa.
One is in the casa, the other one's in New York.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I watched Home Alone 1 2 days ago.
It's amazing.
Great movie. And that's what started it all. Home Alone 2.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Was also pretty good.
Dope. It's pretty dope.
Like, you might have thought, hey, it's going to get
worse.
It's the same movie or worse.
They're in New York, my friend.
It's a whole new film. It's a whole new film.
You know that's a tough one, bro. They're both like, ping.
I got to go where it all started. I got to keep Home Alone 1 and get rid of Home Alone 2 in New York.
Okay, it's funny. My list is the exact opposite. I'm dropping 2, keeping the first one. I'm doing yours just backwards.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vacation and Home Alone 1 got to go. Home Alone 2
Christmas Story is so overrated.
Christmas Story is dope.
Actually, by the way, Elf,
if I had to watch them,
Elf is the best Christmas movie of all time.
Yeah, but I didn't want to give you in that because that's an automatic winner. I wanted to give you all the same level.
Okay.
Elf with Will Ferrell, number 1. But that's a little bit of Got to Go, man. Nice rendition. I had no idea that was coming, literally. Neither did you. So, let's go to the NFL MVP. Who's going to win it? We got Brady. We did have Antonio Brown. He's kind of out of it, dude.
With that,
I got Todd Gurley up there. I'm giving you 5 people. Todd Gurley. I got Case Keenum. He's in the MVP race.
For sure.
Case Keenum in Minnesota. And then I'm going to give it to Russell Wilson. So you're keeping that team up.
Carson Wentz out of that conclusion?
Yeah, he's not in there. He's out.
Okay.
When you get hurt, you're out.
I feel you.
He would have won MVP. He's more important than Brady. I'm saying that right now.
Absolutely.
So, but he's not out. He's out. He's not in there. So,
yeah. Okay.
Out of them 5, who's your MVP? You got to keep Antonio.
I'm gonna keep.
He's still nominated.
I'm gonna knock out 2 of them. I'm gonna keep 3 of them.
All right.
So, I'll do the 3 I keep. I'm gonna keep Russell Wilson. I'm gonna keep Tom Brady, and then I'm gonna have to throw Todd Gurley in there, man.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown. I mean, wide receivers historically. I mean, unless they lead the league in touchdowns, aren't in the MVP talk. I think like the last person to be in MVP talk was probably
it was Jerry Rice.
Way
back in the day.
Or Randy Moss.
No,
Randy Moss.
He never got considered like that. Jerry Rice has been to the actual MVP voters that matter. He's never been besides Jerry Rice. He's the only receiver. Antonio Brown is right on his butt, dude, with this season.
For sure, but I just after the calf injury, I don't think he's in the talk anymore. So that leaves Russell Wilson, Todd Gurley, and Tom Brady. If Russell Wilson wins out for the season, I could easily see him getting MVP.
They're not. That means they have to beat the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. But if they win out, or if he just has 2 fantastic games despite a loss in either one of them.
He's still considered up there.
Tom Brady just does it every year, so I feel like it's kind of like
the LeBron James.
It's the LeBron effect. You see it so many years in a row that it's what he's supposed to do.
Shoot, dude. It is, man.
So I'm gonna take Russell Wilson
to win it
as my MVP.
No, sir. Yeah, I'm taking Brown, Russell, Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley's a winner. Simple fact.
So you're taking Brady out?
Yeah, Brady's out. He's top 5, but he's not top 3. Brady's out. Todd Gurley, dude. Man, Jared Goff's a beast. He went number 1 for a reason. I'd still take Jared Goff over Carson Wentz just for mobility reasons, and like he's small, so he can duck under these guys. Carson Wentz takes a lot of unnecessary hits. Jared Goff does not. That's why Jared Goff will play longer. Anyway, Jared Goff, Todd Gurley is like better than Zeke for him, for Jared Goff.
Okay.
Like, if Zeke played for Jared Goff, like it was switched around, Jared Goff and them wouldn't work as well as Dak and Zeke work together.
Yeah.
But Todd Gurley is the perfect running back for Jared Goff.
So he's your MVP?
He's my MVP, easily.
Yeah, he's definitely got that dual threat.
Catching, blocking. He's not better than Le'Veon Bell, though.
Running, no.
No, he's not a better running back, but this year he's more valuable to his team than Le'Veon Bell is to his team.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. He's not a better running back, though. So, alrighty, boys, let's go to NFL picks coming up right now this Sunday, Christmas Eve. We'll start, actually, they start Saturday.
Start Saturday.
All right,
no Thursday night game.
Not tonight. Nope, but we got Indianapolis Colts at Baltimore this Saturday. Who are you taking?
I'm going to take Baltimore.
Yeah.
They lost Jimmy Smith, who was probably the best player on their defense. Probably second best.
He got cutted. Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah, so
he's pretty good.
But that Indianapolis offense is just
trash,
atrocious.
I like Jacoby Brissett though, but he's not very good.
But their offensive line is garbage.
He's good in the Patriots system.
So you know that. Green Bay at Minnesota.
Jimmy G.
Who are you taking? Jimmy G.
Give me Minnesota, bruh. Because you know why? Rodgers ain't playing.
He didn't give their team much of a chance to win last week.
Are you dumb? They were in the game 24. They had 24 points, and he had just come back from a collarbone injury. He had 3 picks against a badass Carolina defense. Ask Romo how it is to play the Carolina Panthers coming back from a collarbone. Romo threw 3 picks, same. Luke Kuechly is the best, and he plays for Carolina, so what up? Aaron Rodgers is going to throw 3 picks.
But I'm going to take Minnesota.
I already said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Minnesota, they're going to win because Aaron Rodgers ain't playing. He's the GOAT. Brady couldn't do what he just did. So, anyway, Brady would have been done for at least playoff run.
All right, Cleveland at Chicago.
Oh,
2 bad teams. Cleveland winless.
That's close.
Chicago
next.
3 or 4 wins.
Cicago, bro. They have literally 3 wins.
Cleveland is going to have a historic losing season. Don't expect me to pick them ever.
It's going to be great. We got Detroit at Cincinnati, 2 teams that are garbage. I need Cincinnati to beat Detroit, please. But it's not going to happen.
For the Cowboys' sake?
Sure, but it's not going to happen.
No, that Cincinnati defense is getting just thrown all over, and, I mean, that's what the Detroit Lions do.
They quit, bro. I heard Marvin Lewis might go to the Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah. Marvin Lewis. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. Detroit's going to win that game. Los Angeles at Tennessee. Marcus Mariota.
Tennessee's been getting lucky every week.
He's better than Jameis.
They're not. It's kind of like the Cowboys as of late. The wins we have, are they really wins or are we just playing bad teams?
Same. I agree.
So Los Angeles on a roll right now. Got to go with them.
Todd Gurley, baby. Let's go. We got Miami at Kansas City. Both of these teams are roller coaster. I don't know where to go.
That Kansas City defense, 2 weeks in a row, has definitely stepped up. They had, 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, something like that.
Last week, yeah.
And then that Miami defense is terrible. Jay Cutler, so inconsistent. And they've been getting Kareem Hunt the ball now.
I'll take KC for sure. How about Buffalo at New England?
New England. They lost to Buffalo last time, but I have a feeling Tom Brady feels that. So I mean, they're definitely gonna go out of there with a win.
They shouldn't beat the Steelers. They shouldn't have beat the Steelers.
No,
shouldn't have beat the Steelers. Anyway, that's our next topic. But Atlanta versus New Orleans. Let's go, New Orleans. If Atlanta loses twice, Cowboys are in. They have New Orleans and Carolina.
Orleans loses twice,
we want them to win.
If any of those teams lose twice, then we get in.
No, we want the better team to win this game. I need New Orleans to win, because then that way Carolina can beat the Falcons and they're done.
Oh, I feel
Are you done? We need 2. We need 2. No one's going to beat the Saints twice. Only once. And I don't need Atlanta to be the lucky team to beat the Saints right now, because Atlanta's the worst team.
You got a good point. You got a good point.
So let's go New Orleans, Drew Brees, and that Alvin Kamara and Ingram combination.
We got the Los Angeles Chargers at the New York Jets. The Jets without Josh McCown, terrible.
Yeah, Bryce Petty's dope.
So I'm going to take Los Angeles in this one.
Give me Phillip Rivers. He's terrible, dude. But he beat us, so I can't say he's crap.
Oh, he threw for like 500 yards.
Yeah, no Sean Lee.
So then we got Denver at Washington, 2 teams that I believe should tank.
Are you dumb? Washington's going to win that. Kirk Cousins, baby, I believe, and he's not going to San Francisco no more. You know why?
You think he's staying?
Yeah, he's going to stay. Or he's going to go play in Denver.
I could see that, too. Yeah.
Yep, we'll see. But he's playing Denver this week, so he's going to kick their butt.
Yeah.
Next.
Then we got Tampa Bay at Carolina.
Not even hard?
Let's go Tampa Bay, but Carolina's going to win that game.
Yeah, I agree. Tampa Bay, I needed them last night, Monday night. Right?
To win.
Yeah, so screw Jameis Winston.
And then they blew the
lead. Want y'all to lose. I want Carolina to get a good seed. so they can go and beat Philadelphia in Philadelphia. I need that to happen. So let's go, Cam Newton. I'm a big fan of yours. Next, we got Jacksonville at San Francisco.
Yeah, so San Francisco,
Jimmy G!
3 straight, but that Jacksonville defense, I mean, just seems like it gets better and better every week. It doesn't seem like it's depleting in any way.
I'm taking
two Pro Bowl corners, by the way. 2 starting Pro Bowl corners.
You mean Jalen Ramsey?
And AJ Bouye.
Yeah, and then you mean Leonard Fournette and this wannabe kid named Blake Bortles. Never heard of him, but he's coming out. Yeah, he's actually looking good, and people said he's done. I think he's terrible, but he's behind that offense. Anybody look good?
My favorite game of the day, the Dallas Cowboys.
Really?
Taking on Seattle, or at Dallas.
You're dumb. It's here, Christmas Eve. Oh, it's going to be scary.
It's going to be a tough one, but...
Bro, it's not going to be easy.
Like I said earlier, if that defense doesn't get it together, Zeke's going to run all over them. Especially, he's coming back with vengeance. If we make the playoffs, he doesn't have the wear of the season that the rest of these players
We said at the top of the hour, Cowboys 21. I said 24-17. You said 21-17.
21-17, yeah. So go
Does
Cowboys.
It stand the same?
Yep.
All right, cool.
So then we got New York at Arizona.
What a great game.
Two terrible games. So
I didn't realize that, but that's not even. We don't have a Sunday night game, Christmas Eve night.
No,
that's smart. No one's gonna watch.
Nobody's watching it. They're
so
Christmas things.
I'm taking Zona. I'm taking Arizona because Blaine Gabbert is riding the pine. He's done. He's on the bench. Bring in Drew Stanton, who knows that offense and knows Bruce Arians. They're gonna kill Eli Manning.
You think so?
Easily.
Okay.
Dude, I didn't realize we had a double header Christmas Day. Oh, December 5th. Starting off with my Pittsburgh Steelers against the Houston Texans.
It's Steelers easy. Even with Antonio Brown, that Houston defense getting thrown all over, even getting ran over. DeAndre Hopkins probably going to have a great game as he usually does.
Pittsburgh's no longer
but it's not enough.
Top 3 teams anymore.
Especially
just because they're depleted. Antonio Brown and Ryan Shazier. That's like losing Sean Lee and Zeke at the same time.
Exactly.
And we did. So now the Pittsburgh's about to know what it feels like to lose 2 of your best players in the playoffs, and we lost them in regular season. Yeah. And now we're trying to crawl into the playoffs. But last but not least, man, Oakland versus Philly. Who are you taking? Nick Foles versus Derek Carr.
I'm going to take Nick Foles.
Bet.
That Eagles defense gave up like 45 points to the...
They're both terrible, both those defenses.
To the Giants. But Oakland just can't get a win. They can't do it. So
can't do it. I'm taking Philly as well, dude. Go Nick Foles. I want you to get the number 1 seed and then get killed by Minnesota in the playoffs.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was this versions of episode 4, the Big 3 podcast. Thank you guys for listening. I'm Jacob Conde alongside.
I'm Garrett Wright, and we'll see you guys later.
Boom. Merry Christmas.